Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting to finish up my series on some basic crochet stitches to help you guys who are just starting out have some quick reference videos for each step in the process when you're making a project, working on a project. So on this one, this is just my single crochet stitch that I did as a demo, and I'm going to show you how you're going to finish your pieces off. Basically, you just need this is a darning needle that I got out of a pack of needles. You'll also find like bigger plastic needles that you can use, but it's not sharp on the end. You don't really need anything too sharp on the end. In fact, if you do use something really pointy, it can kind of hang on the yarn in places. So, you know, just something dull on the end. You can use a sharper needle if you want to, not a big deal. So I'm on my last stitch here. I'm going to pull that through. Just like that, and then I'm going to do one more, just like we're chaining one. Then I'm going to pull that through a bit, and I'm just going to cut that tail and pull that out, and so that ties it off for you, but it's not really as secure as you maybe want it to be, or if you're stitching pieces together. So we are going to leave that tail, and we're going to just thread our needle. Always the fun part, especially when you're doing a video. Oh, it actually worked pretty well for me that time. So all you want to do anytime you're finishing off a project is sort of work that yarn back into whatever you've made and just sort of hide it. So I like to just go in and wiggle it through a few stitches, not too tight. And then just wiggle it through a few more stitches. Now when you're using variegated yarn like this where it has different colors, I would suggest working it through the same color. So rather than me taking the orange tones and working them through the yellow where it's going to show up, I'm just going to sort of hide it right in there with the other orange pieces. And you just kind of work it through as much as you want to, and then I'm going to go through the center to the other side. Pull that through, give it a little bit of a tug, and then just cut it close. Be careful not to cut your work. And that's it. And then you've hidden that yarn, and it's nice and secure. And I'll show you again on this side. And you can work it on the edges here too, rather than going down the finished work, especially since here that yellow matches up. Just kind of pull that back through there in that area. Just like that. And that's really just to sort of hide it and make sure that when you're washing it or using it, it's not going to unravel on you. There we go. And then you have a finished piece. So I hope you guys found this series helpful. I may add a few more stitches as I think of them, or if there are some that you'd be curious to see and you just want a quick 2 or 3 minute video, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out with that.